Hello guys, and welcome back to another cash stuffing video. Thank you for tuning in. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't been here before, welcome to my budgeting journey. Like I always say in the beginning of all these videos, thank you so much for the support. Y'all have continued to show me amazing support and continue to be a wonderful community. And thank you to everybody who responded on my last video, entered the giveaway, shared what their biggest savings goal for the summer was. If you want to know who won the giveaway and you're not sure if it was you, go check my Instagram story. My Instagram will be in my bio, and I'll most likely leave a pinned comment on this video. So go check that out if you're wondering if you won or you want to know who won. If you did win, I will be contacting you on Instagram via DM, and you will have already known by now by the time this video is up. So thank you so much to everybody who entered, and I will be doing another giveaway for 500 subscribers. So if you didn't win this time, you will obviously have another chance in the future, and after that, obviously I will continue to do them for certain milestones, or just really when I feel like it, because I want to give back to y'all. If you've seen past videos, you kind of know how this works. If you haven't, then you're gonna find out. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. So first, we're gonna start with the Amanda envelope. This is for, if you haven't been here before, this is for gifts, anniversary gifts, Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, anything for my girlfriend, who is Amanda. I'm going to be putting $5 because it's going to be a while until Christmas comes or anniversary comes. So I still have a little bit to save up. Obviously, I'm going to start putting more money in this when it gets closer. So $5, $10, $15 in Amanda. Next is going to be my car payment envelope, which I'm going to be putting $25 into. I do have a payment later this month. I still have about 2 or 3 weeks until that payment is due. So I'm putting 25. Until that payment is due. So I still have a while to save up. I believe it's around $280 that I have to pay for my car payment and my insurance. So right now I'm at 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 170, and 175. So I still have about $100 to go. So obviously I will be adding more into this in the upcoming stuffings, and there might be a couple bonus stuffings which I will explain at the end of this video. Next is my credit cards, which I'm going to pull out soon, probably after this video actually, so I can pay those early for the month. So I'm going to be adding $20 into my credit cards. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115, and 120. They're about $40 each, so I'm actually ahead, and I'm going to be taking all this money, splitting it in half, and paying my 2 credit cards. That way I can start getting ahead on that. And like I've mentioned in past videos, those do not have interest, so I'm going to be paying them off monthly instead of paying it all down. That way I can continue to build my credit. Next is Disney, which I have been putting a little bit of money in. This is for a Disney World or Disneyland trip that I hope to go on in the future. I have been once. I'm adding $10 to this. I have been once, luckily, but I want to go with my girlfriend, and obviously there's new things that are there now that weren't there when I went, even though I went about 4 years ago. So I now have 10, 15, which might be enough to buy me a souvenir at Disney. So obviously I have quite a ways to go, but we'll get there. Next is Jordan, which is for anything I might need or want. Basically anything that I want to buy. It's essentially a spending envelope, but in sinking fund form. So I have $15 in there now, and I'm going to be adding $10. So that puts it at 10, 15, 20, and $25 total. Next is Music Studio. If you did not see past videos and you're wondering what this is, me and my girlfriend are moving into a new apartment at the end of this month actually, but we'll probably finish moving in July, and I want to turn one of the rooms into a music studio. I am a music producer, but I want to actually learn to play guitar, and I am a percussionist right now, but I do want to get an electronic drum set. So that's kind of what I'm saving for with this. Again, I have a long ways to go, but this isn't a priority right now, so it's really just when I get there, I get there. I'm going to be adding $10 to this. That puts it at 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45 total. Next is Planet Fitness. This pulls out monthly and it is around $25. I have not pulled out for this month yet, but after this video I will pull out for this month also. The same with my credit cards. So I'm going to be putting $10 in that. That puts it at 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So I have about 2 months saved up. So when I pull for this month, I will already have next month saved up, and I will continue to add money to it until I'm eventually saved up for the rest of the year. That way I don't have to worry about it anymore. So there's $50 in Planet Fitness. Next is rent, which is for my apartment. Again, I'm moving into it. Me and my girlfriend are moving into it at the end of this month. So we already have that money saved up, and we already have a couple months worth of rent saved up. So I'm not too worried about this right now, but obviously I want to continue to save and to get ahead. That way I can put it into the bank. I'm going to be adding $15 to this. So 10 there, and then a 5 in the back. And that puts rent at 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. Again, I'm going to start putting more money into this. I've just been adding a little bit weekly just because that hasn't quite hit yet. But obviously, eventually, I'm going to have to put a lot more in there. Next is retirement, which is just side money I'm saving up to put into a retirement account eventually. I'm adding $5 to this envelope. I do need to switch out some of my bills. If you notice that a lot of my envelopes have a bunch of $5 bills or a bunch of $10 bills that I could turn into bigger bills, I will probably do that after this video as well. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and $45 total in retirement. Next is Sam's Club, which is for actually a grocery trip to Sam's Club when I move into my new apartment. I want to stock up on a bunch of stuff, that way we don't have to worry about buying certain things weekly or monthly. So I'm going to be adding $20 into this. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and $70, which is actually a lot higher than I thought I had in here. Obviously I'm looking at the amounts in front of me, so I know how much I have in here, but this started building up really quickly and I'm almost to a very good amount. I'll probably spend about 100 or 200 there, so we still got a couple more weeks till we move in, so obviously that'll continue to build as well. Next is school, which is for things like school supplies and school books. I do not start school till the end of August. That is getting $10. That puts us at 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, and 55. If I could get it in this envelope, that would be nice. Okay. And then lastly is my self-needs envelope. This is for things like hygiene self-needs or medical self-needs. I have 5, 10, 15, 20. So there's that. That is at $20. And that does conclude my sinking funds. If you saw my last video, these will look familiar. Me and my girlfriend are doing a savings challenge for a trip we are going on in the beginning of July. So these are the envelopes that I picked out for this week. The exact same ones that I picked out last week, 15, 10, and 5. And if you notice, I do not have money in front of me because I did not put the right amount of money in front of me. I only grabbed from my sinking funds. So we are going to take a quick break so I can go get that money and we will be back. Okay, we are back with the proper amount of bills. So I'm just going to be putting this money into the envelope since you can see the value that I'm stuffing. So I'm putting $5 into this envelope. And if part of this is jump cut, it is because sometimes I fumble these envelopes and I don't want to make you watch me try to put it in the envelope for like 30 minutes. So next is the $10 envelope. And lastly is the $15 envelope. This 10 is all folded. And that concludes that. So that is all that I will be stuffing today. I know I mentioned earlier in the video that I would talk about something, so let me try to remember what that is. Okay, so I had to go back and watch some film. I watched the first part I filmed, and I do remember what I was going to talk about at the end of this video. So I did mention earlier that there might be bonus stuffings. I did get my tax refund. I am not going to take the entire tax refund and stuff it, but I will most likely take part of that that refund, at least $200, maybe more, maybe a little less, but enough to do a stuffing that is around the same amount that I usually do. So that will be going up soon. I'm not sure when exactly I will film that, but there will be bonus stuffing for that. And I still have not gotten my stimulus check. My dad was holding on to it for me. So when I get that, I probably will take a portion of that and do a bonus stuffing with that as well. So there should be 2 bonus stuffing videos going up within the next month. And I might also start doing some side jobs like Shipt, Favor, Instacart, DoorDash, stuff like that. So those might turn into bonus stuffings as well. So just stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed down below. And, you know, go start conversation in the comments. I will always respond to all of my comments. So if there's anything you want to share, any advice you have, anything that you like, basically anything you want to talk to me about your budgeting journey, what you're saving for, you can just go leave that in the comments below. I love having conversations with y'all. And for my giveaways in the future, I will be doing what I did last time, where I will just have you put something in the comments, because I enjoy having those conversations with y'all. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for all the support, and I will see y'all next time, whenever that may be, whether that's next week, whether that's in a bonus stuffing before next week, but for sure, like always, there will be a weekly video. So thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all next time.